Welcome, Gemini. Thank you for listening to your reading of May 21st, 2023 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss anything. Don't feel guilty about canceling plans if you need time for yourself this morning, dear Gemini, as the Gemini's moon connects with revolutionary Uranus. You'll feel empowered when you take time to reflect, especially when the sun and moon align later this afternoon. You'll feel more social this evening when Luna blows a kiss to passionate Mars, especially when it comes to friends or loved ones who share the same interests as you. A dreamy ambience will take hold when the moon cozies up to Neptune, marking the perfect excuse to crawl under the covers ahead of your typical bedtime. Time to choose between fun and freedom. You will be allowed to be free if you have the sense of responsibility. Although after putting excess of hard work you will not be able to reach your desired goal, but perseverance will pay off later, so keep working. Do not get embarrassed when it comes to financial conditions. They will gradually improve with time. Sometimes to welcome something into our life, be it money, romance, a new job, we need to clear out some things first in order to make room for whatever that special new thing is. Right now the universe is giving you the opportunity to clear the decks for something new to come into your life, and that could very well be a financial opportunity, but it's still a bit early to tell. Today's new moon in Geminis and your 1th house of endings and closure is a bit of a contradiction in terms for you. New moons are all about beginnings and initiating projects, but the 12th house is all about letting go. Take this juxtaposing idea and use it productively. What no longer serves you? What is standing in the way of further success? How can you begin to remove these roadblocks? By the corresponding full moon, chances are high you'll be in a whole healthier mindset to take on the world. Day appears to be a success on the commercial front. You have labored diligently and demonstrated your true potential to the world. As a result, you are now a role model for many people, including your coworkers. Those who intend to launch a new enterprise should exercise caution, as the stars are not in your favor. You should discover new and secure ways to earn money. Today, housewives may experience increased fatigue and illness and consider employing domestic assistants. You may attempt to spend a fun-filled evening with your children, but your increased burden may prevent you from doing so. This is a favorable day for health. Students who have been working diligently and remaining up late should prioritize their health. You are advised to get sufficient rest. On the love front, conditions appear favorable. The day appears romantic, and you may feel thrilled throughout the day. The sun enters your sign today, dear Gemini, where it will stay until June 21st. You've come to the end of a fairly introspective cycle, with the sun now finished its transit of your privacy sector. Ideally, you've had time for extra rest and deep thought in the past weeks. All eyes are on you now and in the month ahead, as the sun highlights your personal offerings in the weeks ahead. This transit gives you a personal boost. You feel more in charge of your life. As it's the start of your solar year, be sure to give it your best. Your personality and personal needs and plans are in strong focus. Others tend to follow your lead, or they let you do your thing. It's a good time to engage in confidence-building activities. Today's transits boost you. You're well positioned to firm up your creations or plans. Favored now are communication, learning, sharing, and your social life. Your ideals are in focus, and conversations can be illuminating. You enjoy the fact that people are picking up on the intention behind your words. It's an excellent time to gain backers or supporters, and incredible energy is with you to enjoy your relationships or work on resolving problems. Positive changes can result. You're in an excellent position for self-renewal through activities that feed your spirit. There may be good news or recognition, and ideas are golden. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. What came up over the past few weeks, Gemini? Your mind has been running rampant during Mercury retrograde, especially if you have been rethinking your professional and financial commitments. Mercury retrograde could have left you in a subconscious tailspin. But this might have been enlightening, since you could have a different perspective of what you value now versus just a few weeks ago. Now that Mercury is stationing direct in Taurus today, expect to feel less subconsciously stressed about work and money matters. Take a deep breath, because this crazy retrograde is finally over. Under this new moon, now is the time to analyze your finances and look at new ways of doing things, Gemini. Sometimes it's just about taking a new perspective on things and asking yourself what changes you can make on an individual level. We cannot control everything that happens, but we can control how we choose to react to it, Gemini. What areas of your finances can you make changes to? What adjustments can you make? These are the questions to ask yourself today. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for May 21st are 1, 23, 6, 24, 8, 11. Daily love. Look up to the sky with a telescope, and you will see mighty Jupiter dancing amongst the stars, Gemini. Our great benefic planet is known to bestow miracles on all those below. He takes 12 years to visit each pocket of your life, sprinkling fairy dust and offering fresh starts. Now, as he spins in the realm of Aries, he impacts the human collective in a very specific way. Aries is the zodiac sign of the leader, always eager to charge into new territory after matters of the heart. This has likely inspired you to take on this motif as you pursue who and what you want. Use this energy now before Jupiter dances elsewhere. Today's astral energy encourages a sense of adventure as far as your love life is concerned. If you have tended to go for the same kinds of love interests in the past, perhaps it is time to consider a change. You will certainly feel a certain pull toward a new kind of partner, perhaps someone with different interests who can show you a whole other world. The moon is in Gemini and in your first house of self today. This is emphasizing the importance of self-love within your romantic partnerships. Is it easy for you to remember that you are just as important and worthy of taking care of your own needs and wants as those of your partner? If not, today would be a great time to set the intention of practicing more of that. Relationships are a lot healthier and more successful when the people involved are able to experience depth and intimacy on their own. This indicates that you and your lover are coming together as two independent and fulfilled beings of your own and are much less likely to fall into patterns of codependency. At work. You are involved in professions involving travel and socializing. Put your best foot forward, as you may be able to establish very good networks with people of great importance. Pay attention to what is going around you. Your competitors may be setting up a stiff competition for you to crack and walk ahead in your career. A new 4-week period begins today that you should be very aware of. This long-term trend may be a bit rough for you, so be careful. Other people are working counter to your aims. Overall, you will not get the full support that you are hoping for. The moon is in Gemini and in your first house of self. This is asking you to get more in touch with your confidence and ability to take initiative to make what you want to happen. The way we hold and present ourselves creates the image that others have of us. Therefore, it is very important to make sure that you come off as someone who can take lead and has self-motivation. When people are looking to see who can fill a higher job position, they are usually looking for someone who embodies those qualities. Health. High energy keeps your spirit soaring high. Today is a great day to get back to exercise regime after a brief period of laziness, which has left you desperate enough to be back on the track. You believe in making fitness your lifestyle, and today you work towards the same. Following the correct procedure during exercising is important, lest you may experience a small injury. This is a great day for recognition. Have you been a strong team player, a diligent worker, or an uncomplaining family member lately? Today, that recognition you've been trying to go without may float towards you, so take it in, and don't be self-effacing. In fact, you're probably not giving yourself enough credit. What is the most positive thing you could do for yourself today? If it's getting a little exercise, that would be highly recommended. The new moon encourages you to focus on your relationships and connections with others, Gemini. Take time to reflect on your communication style and how you can improve your relationships. A new moon ritual will help you connect to the energy of the day. Moonstone is a stone that enhances intuition and emotional balance. Hold a piece of moonstone in your left hand while meditating to gain clarity and insight. For dinner, try making yourself a stir-fry with vegetables, tofu, and quinoa for a healthy and flavorful meal, Gemini. Family and friends. Everywhere you go there is some or the other thing to remind you of the bygone days when you have made love with your beloved. It can be predicted that you are no longer in accord with them. Don't regret for the things unsaid, and certain things cannot be changed, so just let them be the way they are. It's time to wind down and zone out, Gemini. Today's beautiful new moon in Gemini illuminates your dreamy 1th house of the subconscious, tuning you out of the normal static waves of everyday life and instead honing your focus in on the unseen and unknown forces of the world. This realm of the zodiac is all about what is essentially hidden and is also seen as a place where we go to release things, often represented by the transit of a planet here before it moves into our first house of self-expression, lighting us up from within. Before that time arrives, however, the universe wants us to clear the decks, so to speak, so we can make room for new things to enter our life. That's what you need to do right now, clear the decks. If you have any old baggage, let's say relationship or sexual baggage for the sake of conversation, now is the time to start addressing it. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.